Firstly, I'd like you to welcome to the top table the challenger for the WBA Super World Middleweight title fight from St. Helens. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome to the top table, Martin Murray. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the reigning WBA Super World Middleweight champion, the undefeated Gennady Golovkin. So then, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon and welcome to the Cafe Royal here in central London. Firstly, on behalf of everybody at Hennessy Sports and everybody in the room, welcome to the UK, welcome to London. It's great to see you here. And how much are you looking forward to the fight with Martin on the 21st of February?
Yes, of course. Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. Yes, of course, I'm very happy. Just I have a big fight with Martin. I respect him. He's a great champion. He's a great fighter. I promise great show because I have a lot of time for February 21st. Just welcome to Monaco. I promise great show. Because Martin is very strong. I think right now he's best fight for me.
You're renowned for being a big hitter. Your last two fights, round 2, round 3, the last 18 inside the distance. Martin has never been stopped.
Absolutely correct. I think before just not the same class for me. I saw a lot of fights. Martin's fights. He's a strong guy. I think big decision fight. I don't know who win. I don't know.
Your last two fights, Daniel Gill, Marco Antonio Rubio. Do you think Martin poses a bigger threat than those previous two opponents?
Yeah, I think Martin, he is biggest, more biggest.
What do you think Martin's biggest strength is?
Power, size, just different style, more class, just boxing class.
Okay, just keep hold of the microphone for now. We'll get Martin on the microphone as well. And Martin, third time at a world title fight. Is it going to be third time lucky?
Hello everyone, thanks for coming. Yeah, third time fighting in a world title. Just want to say it's great to be back fighting in big fights against elite fighters like Golovkin. As we all know, he's a great fighter, and it's going to be a tough fight for me, but I'm looking forward to the challenge. It's like I said, it's a tough fight, but with it comes a great opportunity for me, and I'm going to take it with both hands. I'm really looking forward to the fight, and I think going back to what you asked Golovkin then about his previous two opponents with Daniel Gill and Rubio. I think that they went in half beat, and I think they was already beat before they get in. Whereas me, I want the fight. I'm ready for the fight, and I'm going in there wanting to win. So I am confident that I'm going to win. Like Gennady's a great fighter. We all know that. Like I've just said, he's a great fighter and he possesses extreme power. But I think on my day I've got the tools to beat any middleweight in the world. So I'm quietly confident going into the fight on February 21st.
He's a big hitter. What's your biggest fear of Gennady?
I've got no fears about him, to be honest. Yeah, like you said, he's a big hitter. We all know that, and he just possesses something that other opponents have never possessed with a knockout power. I've fought some fighters with good power, but not with Golovkin. So it's a new challenge for me and a new test. But like I've proved in any fight that I've been in before, I deal with the situation, and I think my versatility is gonna win me this fight.
You're both in your early 30s as well now. Do you think you're at the peak of your career now, Martin?
Yeah, I'm just getting into it. Maybe if things had gone well after the Stern fight and after the Martinez fight, where I'd have been a lot more busy, maybe I could have been, into my peak a bit earlier. But my career stagnated, and you know, thanks to Ronnie Burnham with Golden Gloves, Mike Wickstock, and me agent said Andrew McCann, my career's got back on track, and I'm going into this fight in good form, and I really do feel like I'm just getting into my prime.
Do you echo as well what people said in the room about the Felix Sturm and Martinez fight? Do you feel hard done by yourself?
To be honest, that's in the past. It is what it is. You know, I've never dwelled on them decisions. You know, I knew before I'm going to Germany, going to Argentina, that was the way it's going to be, and you know, I'd have to knock them out to get a win, and I never did that. So I was kind of expecting it, but I've not dwelled on that. I'm happy with the position and situation that I'm in here now, so I've got to be thankful for that.
And tell us about fighting in Monaco as well. Your last 2 fights against Max Bursag and then Domenico Spada. Last one was a technical decision. Tell us about how it is fighting in Monaco as well. Tell us about that experience.
It's great fighting in Monaco. As people know, it's a beautiful place, and you know that where the show was last time, I can't pronounce it. What's it called? Like?
Sporting club.
Yeah, the sporting club where it was last time. I know it's not called that.
What is it? What's it called? Elder Salon.
Elder Tron.
It
went on.
He doesn't know.
Anyway, yeah, it was great boxing in a venue like that. You know, it's like Mike said, this fight, it's a massive fight. It's the 2 best middleweights in the world fighting each other, and they could have gone a lot bigger with the venue, but they've kept it. You know, they've gone for quality rather than quantity, and it's like I said, it's great fighting over there, and there's a great feel to it. So I'm looking forward to fighting again there in Feb. And 2 very, very respectful middleweights. What can we expect from you, Martin, on the build-up to the fight? In what way? How do you mean? In what way?
In what way? Has your camp started already?
Yeah, my camp started already. So I took 2 weeks off from my last fight. Started ticking over, and you've started a 12-week camp. So yeah, I'm just going to train hard, obviously, just as I know Golovkin will be. You know, it's a big test for me, but like you said, it's a big test for him as well. And you know, it's the 2 best middleweights in the world fighting each other, and thanks to McKenzie, it's live on Channel 5, and you know, it's going to be a great show and a great fight.
What does that mean to you as well? Live on terrestrial TV across the UK, it's going to put you on a fabulous platform as well, Martin.
Yeah, it's unbelievable exposure over there, Channel 5. Like Mick said, the viewing figures that they're expecting to get, you know, it's phenomenal, and you know, it's in America and all over the show. So it's just great to be fighting regular, and obviously getting the exposure that I'm getting, because you know, like I said, I suffered a bit in the past where, you know, changing promoters, you know, fighting on shows with no television, and you know, I just kept my head down, kept working hard, and you know, me now, like I said, I'm in a great place, and I'm very thankful for them. Just looking forward to the fight now.
What we'll do then now is both of the boxers have got the microphone, so if we could attempt a few questions for either Gennady or Martin, please. If anyone would like to ask a question to either of them.
South African man.
Do you want to ask your question? I'll repeat your question for you.
Pass the mic around.
Good afternoon. Zarina Sekulic, Sport TV channel. Gennady, I have one question for you. Could you share your impressions from your last visit to Kazakhstan, and how do you feel? Will it help you? I mean, not physically, of course. I mean, your feelings, and what do you think about this support? And sorry, could you repeat your answer in Russian then?
Thank you for the question. Just my visit to Kazakhstan. This is not my visit to Kazakhstan. I'm going to home to my parents. You know, just. And I don't have a lot of time. Just a couple of days, 3 days. I look my mom and my family. Just I have meeting with a lot of fans. It's a great time, amazing time for me, for my team. Thank you for my fans, for my Kazakhstan fans. You know, I'm very glad. Can I speak Russian?
What did I speak French?
A little bit. Мне очень приятно было быть дома, это мой дом, и я просто благодарен всем моим фанатам, кто живет в Казахстане. Я желаю им здоровья. Спасибо. Thank you.
Anyone with a question for any of the boxers?
Hello Martin, I just heard you say maybe a 12-week training camp you're starting with. Is that generally your kind of period, your duration, or is it looking to do this one slightly longer in the camp?
Well, you know, in the past I've not really had, until I signed with Golden Gloves, I never really had steady dates where I could work towards. So I've kind of just been in the gym ticking over, and then I've took my chance when I can. But my last fight was 10 weeks, a 10-week camp, and yeah, we're just doing that a bit longer for this one. We're doing 12 weeks, but you know, we've gone into it already fitter, stronger, and you know, but lighter and body fat lower than we did start of the 10-week camp. So Golovkin's a great fighter, so obviously I've just got to take that bit more time to get myself in the best possible condition.
Martin, this is a fight that you could have taken at an earlier date. Is it something that yourself and your trainer Oliver Harrison have run through many times in your head, how you're going to approach it, tactics?
Yeah, you could say that. I mean, when I turned professional in 2007, you know, I never dreamed that I'd be in this position where I am. You know, the background that I had, and when I turned professional, it was just about just being the best I could be, and that was just being involved in big fights, and that's what I've always done. I've worked hard, and once I got on world level, I kind of always knew that, you know, me and Golovkin would end up fighting, and so was Oliver. So we have kind of, you know, like you've said in the past, we've worked on little things, but obviously other fights have come up in between, so we kind of like, you know, put that behind us, but put it to the side. But obviously we know the fight's here now, so yeah, we're just working on the fight properly.
Gennady, will you do anything different in your preparation for this fight, looking at Martin, or do you just take every fight as it comes?
Absolutely, absolutely. Every time different, because you know, different style, different size, different boxing class. You know, every time different. You know, I think this step, the biggest step for me. You know, I'm talking with my coach. He have plan. I don't have plan right now. You know, I have weekends. You know, just great meeting. I go to Big Bear to my training camp. I promise hard work every day, 100%.
And you think that Martin Murray is going to be the hardest fight of your life?
Yeah, right now, yeah. Right now, yes.
Martin, are you doing anything different to approach this fight?
Yeah, well, I've got, like I said, I've started a 12-week training camp, so I've got 6 weeks over there, and then I'm finishing off in Johannesburg in South Africa, so coming over there, finishing off the camp for 6 weeks.
And where are you now? Are you 100% now? Are we going to see the best of Martin Murray on the 21st of February?
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. It's a tough fight, but as I've proved in the past, the harder the fight, the more I raise my game and the better I perform. So yeah, people are going to see the best of me on February 21st.
Anyone else from the audience like to ask a question to either Gennady or Martin? No other questions? Alright, then, well, parties will be available to interview one-on-one in a while. But for now, on behalf of everybody at Hennessy Sports, K2 Promotions, and Team Gennady Golovkin and Team Martin Murray, thank you very much indeed for your support at attending today. What we're going to do is ask Martin and Gennady if you could please just do a head-to-head for us. And we wish Martin and Gennady a safe trip into the ring on February the 21st.
Face forward. You got my hat. You're filming or taking a picture?
And just this way, boys, please. Thank you.
Just walk towards me, please, guys. Thank you. Lovely. That's fantastic, yeah.
See you in Feb. Not long.
Good luck.